The Galactic Council had made their decision. After months of deliberation, they declared that humanity's request to join the intergalactic community would be decided by a single trial: combat. Ambassador Quinn stood in the observation deck of the orbital station, her arms crossed as she watched the arena being prepared below. The metallic sphere, 3 kilometers in diameter, would be the stage for what the council called the proving. Her reflection in the viewport showed dark circles under her eye. She'd been up for 36 hours straight, negotiating with the council, trying to find another way. "They're bringing the Kreshtar," said Commander Spencer, stepping beside her. His uniform was crisp despite the late hour, his military bearing unwavering. "Intelligence reports it's their apex predator. 4 meters tall, 6 limbs, each tipped with molecular edge claws. It hunted their homeworld's megafauna to extinction before they achieved spaceflight." Quinn rubbed her temples. "And they expect us to send a champion to fight this thing. The Council believes it's the only fair way to measure a species' worthiness," Spencer replied, his jaw tight. "Raw survival capability. They've seen our technology, our art, our diplomacy. Now they want to see what we're made of when everything else is stripped away. It's barbaric, it's politics." Spencer pulled up a holographic display. "We've identified 3 candidates from Special Forces. Elite soldiers, peak physical condition, trained in no." Spencer blinked. "Ambassador?" Quinn turned from the viewport, her exhausted eyes suddenly sharp. "I said no. I'm going. With all due respect, Ambassador, you're not qualified for. I have 3 kids, Commander." Quinn's voice was steady, but something dangerous lurked beneath it. "Twins who are 7 and a teenager who thinks she knows everything. I've negotiated peace treaties while running on for hours of sleep. I've mediated territorial disputes between species that wanted to eat each other while my daughter was texting me about boy drama. And last month, when a diplomatic emergency pulled me away from Earth, I missed my son's birthday for the 3rd year in a row." She stepped closer to Spencer, and despite being a foot shorter, she somehow seemed to tower over him. "You want to know what I'm made of, Commander? I'm made of 10,000 compromises, 1,000,000 tiny sacrifices, and the kind of bone-deep exhaustion that becomes its own kind of strength. I'm going into that arena, and I'm coming back out. Because my kids need their mum." Spencer opened his mouth, closed it, then slowly nodded. "I'll inform the Council. The Kreshtar was everything the reports promised, and worse. Its chitinous exoskeleton gleamed under the arena lights, each of its 6 limbs moving with predatory grace. When it roared, the sound resonated through Quinn's chest like a physical blow. The assembled delegates of 200 species watched from the safety of the observation ring. Quinn could hear their translated murmurs, sense their anticipation. Many had wagered on how quickly the human would fall. Quinn wore a simple combat suit, no weapons, as per the rules. Just her wits, and whatever she could scavenge from the arena's deliberately sparse terrain. A few boulders, some metal debris, and a lot of empty space. The Kreshtar charged. Quinn didn't run. She was too tired to run. Instead, she dove sideways, letting the creature's momentum carry it past her. Its claws gouged the metal floor where she'd stood, leaving trails of sparks. "Come on then," she muttered, circling slowly. "I've dealt with worse. You should see my kids when they're fighting over the remote." The Kreshtar lunged again. This time, Quinn grabbed a piece of debris and hurled it not at the creature, but at the ground in front of it. The metal clanged, and the beast hesitated for a fraction of a second. long enough for Quinn to slide behind one of the larger boulders. She wasn't trying to win through strength. She couldn't, but she'd spent 15 years managing chaos, redirecting aggression, finding solutions when there seemed to be none. Every tantrum weathered, every sibling dispute resolved, every crisis averted at 2 a.m. when everyone else was asleep, had all been training. The Kreshtar circled the boulder, and Quinn moved with it, staying in its blind spot. She watched how it moved, noting the slight delay in its rear limbs, the way it favored its right side. Every creature had weaknesses. Every problem had a solution. When the beast finally committed to an attack, smashing through the boulder with terrifying force, Quinn was already gone. She'd wedged a piece of metal debris into a crack in the arena floor, creating a ramp. As the Kreshtar charged again, she waited until the last possible moment, then dove aside. The creature's claws caught the metal ramp, and its momentum sent it crashing into the arena wall with a sickening crunch. It staggered, dazed. Quinn didn't hesitate. She grabbed the largest piece of debris she could, lifted a jagged metal beam and ran forward. Not to kill, but to pin. She jammed the beam through a joint in the creature's exoskeleton, wedging it against the wall. The Kreshtar thrashed, but the angle held it fast. "Stay," Quinn said firmly, in the same tone she used when her kids tracked mud through the house. The arena fell silent. Quinn walked to the center of the arena, looked up at the observation ring, and spread her arms. "I'm not here to kill your apex predator. I'm here to show you what humanity brings to the galaxy, the ability to solve problems without becoming monsters ourselves." She glanced back at the struggling crew. "You can release it now. The trial is over." Commander Spencer met her at the airlock, a rare smile on his face. The council voted unanimously. "Welcome to the galactic community, Ambassador." Quinn nodded, already pulling out her communicator. "Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a video call with my kids in 10 minutes, and have already missed the last 3, as she walked away. Spencer heard her muttering, "And they think alien apex predators are scary." They've never faced a disappointed teenager. Behind her, the galaxy's newest member species made their quiet debut, not with a roar, but with a tired mother's unbreakable resolve.